Good morning, world, and welcome to the Valiant Effort podcast, the music podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Morelli. Today we have Steven and Cameron. Say hello.
Hey, what
Hello.
up? Hi.
So we got
How's
some new
everyone doing?
releases. I also want to apologize for no podcast last week. I had some car troubles. I had to get that sorted out, and we couldn't really reschedule. So I guess we're just doing it this week. You got any new releases, Steven, you want to talk about?
Yeah. Um, how's everyone's 2 weeks been?
Rough, honestly. I had to pay
Yeah,
$300 to fix my car.
Damn.
yikes. That's big yikes, dude.
That sucks, man.
Cameron, I know you have been doing some overnight at U of M.
Oh yeah. Working the overnight. I'm having a good time.
You
You
must
know?
be pretty tired.
Crazy hospital shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not tired yet. I mean, I just slept for 16 hours.
Okay.
Felt great.
So, Steve, do you
So,
wanna?
first release I got is from, should have been done last week, but we didn't do a podcast, is um, the Tonight, their second full-length album has come out 2019. This is 7 years after their first project, and it's super good. Like, this is an album of the year contender. It's only 22 minutes long. Um, so for people who haven't heard of Tonight, it's electronic trap, like really core EDM. You know, um, a lot of vocal samples are used, but these guys just take you on a journey. And it's spelled TNGHT, all caps. And the album is just called Two. It's their second album.
Is
Um,
isn't tonight like it's a duo, right?
yeah, so this is Hudson Mohawk and Lunas. Um, I think I talked about the single, one of the singles, like in the last podcast or something.
Yeah,
But
I remember that.
the album came out, so uh, just want to throw it on everyone's radar. Album of the year contender.
Album of
The
the year
music videos.
contender.
If you have the opportunity to watch the music videos,
Oh yeah, true.
it's insane. It's otherworldly. Just like deep dive it one night. It's only a 22-minute album, so it doesn't take long to get through. Watch the videos. I think there's a video for every song, if I'm not mistaken.
That's really
But
cool. I like when artists do that.
Oh yeah.
Um, so Hudson Mohawk had you had some other stuff that you listened to from Hudson Mohawk, right? Like not recently, but you've been like on him
yeah,
for a while.
I mean, both artists have their own like solo, releases. So they both you can find them both on Spotify, and they're like if you look at the songs, actually all three are tagged like on each song. Tonight, Lunas, and Hudson
Oh,
Mohawk.
okay.
So
I'm kind of surprised that you're saying it's an album of the year contender.
well, I'll say it's top five
Top five. Okay,
contender.
that's still
Yeah,
pretty big.
yeah, it's gonna be chopping
Cause
because it really takes you on a wild roller coaster of fun, energetic, deep, sad, all of the above.
okay, well I'll have to check that out because if it's a top five contender, then I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Um, so you want me to give a new release that I'm excited about?
Yeah.
Okay, so this came out actually I want to say like 2 weeks ago, and when we were talking about like I think it was the last podcast we talked about the Dogleg single,
Yeah.
and I talked about hexing. Um,
Yeah.
well, I got another Michigan band for you guys. This one is called Greet Death,
Ooh, I've heard of them. I've heard of them.
and they have a new album called New Hell, and it is fucking awesome. Like, you said that Tonight album was a top 5 contender. This one is too for me. And
Okay.
it is fucking like I don't even know. Like it's one of the first albums in recent memory that I've actually like listened to on the first listen and I'm like, "All right, this is a fucking heater. Like this is going in my list for sure." Like okay, so it's super long. It's like 9 songs, but it's 48 minutes long.
Wow.
And a lot of the songs are like over 4 minutes. Like two of them are like 9 minutes long. But the thing is, when you listen to it, you're like, okay, like 9 minutes, that's gonna be a fucking trek. Like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. But then you get to the ninth minute and you're like, all right, that was actually really doable. Like, it just all makes sense in context with the album. And
Yeah.
I think they're under Death Wish Inc. is the label. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But they have like a few YouTube videos. I wouldn't call them like music videos per se, but it's literally just like stuff burning. um, they have like a teddy bear burning in one of the videos, and that's like the whole thing for 9 minutes.
That's edgy.
Yeah, it is kind of
Edgy
edgy,
content.
but it's like if I had to describe the,
Where are they from exactly? Do you know?
I think they're from Flint, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm not completely sure if it's Flint. I know it's Michigan for sure, but on their Bandcamp, I'm pretty sure it said Flint. And like Greet Death has been in the like Michigan indie scene for a while. Like
Yeah.
they had another album called Dixieland, and they were at Bloodfest a few years. So like if you're like a big fan of like Michigan indie scene, like you probably have heard of this band before, and you're probably a fan of them. Um,
Yeah. Well, I have actually heard some buzz about this album. I haven't listened to it, but you know, on Twitter, social media, I've seen a lot of people liking it, so I've
oh
been meaning
yeah,
to check it out.
like I was a little bit unsure because of the length of it and because I hadn't like to be honest I really hadn't listened to Greet Death that much in the past.
Hmm.
Um but this one is really 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 good and I think it may inspire me to go listen to their other stuff. Um but it's like it's weird. It's kind of like some of it is like shoegaze kind of, but then
Love shoegaze.
but it's not like completely shoegaze because they do like some more like post rock tones, maybe some like even like a little bit grunge. Like I know that sounds weird to like say that Greed Death says sounds like grunge, but at some points they do. But it's mixed with shoegaze. It's like if they had a love child, and it's really good.
Hmm. Nice.
So yeah, that's like
Yeah.
that's probably one of my most like one of the albums that I'm most excited for in probably all of 2019. Like it's really fucking good.
Hmm. Okay. It's very. Mm, yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Definitely gonna, make sure it gets a fair chance on the year-end list.
Oh yeah, because it might even sneak past into like number 10. If you do like a top 10, but it like snuck up on me. I didn't expect it.
Yeah. So can I talk about a different little release?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
So this one I'm not gonna talk about long. Just want to throw it out there, put it on everyone's radar. Action Bronson and The Alchemist dropped a little project called Lamb Over Rice.
Huh?
Classic Action
Wait,
Bronson.
what?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, Action and who?
The
The
Alchemist?
Alchemist,
Oh
Yeah.
my
notorious
god.
hip hop producer. Um, Yeah, it's only 7 songs, but it's like a nice little like classic Action Bronson on Alchemist. Like they've been doing it for years, and they keep doing it. And it's called Lamb Over Rice.
How,
So
how have I not heard about this?
it just came out last Friday. So
I, dude, I love The Alchemist for one. I think he's one of the best, like, hip hop producers, like, period.
yeah, he's
And
he's good.
Action Bronson is pretty cool. Like, I don't listen to a lot of Action Bronson, but, like, when I'm in the mood, I will. But him and The Alchemist together, that shit probably bangs.
Yeah, it's yeah. Action Bronson is just tasteful. He just he's a man who knows how to wet your tongue.
He knows how to rig a game between games.
um, did this come out on like Spotify and stuff?
Yeah, this is on Spotify. This was on Spotify.
Cause I just did a quick search online and it said, well, I guess Dat put it out too, but it's probably on Spotify and everything. I'm definitely
Yeah,
gonna check that out.
it's cool. It's cool. Should I just keep going with it?
Yeah.
Okay. So another new single, "Bad Flower," released a album previously this year called "Okay, I'm Sick." So they just put out an acoustic version of their song "The Jester." Really cool. I highly recommend it. Just want to throw that out there. See how people were feeling about "Bad Flower" and rounding
Is
out the year.
is Bad Flower the one that you showed me with like that blue cover?
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know how I feel about that band. Like I tried listening to them, but I wasn't really feeling it.
yeah. They're just blowing up right now, though. Regardless, it's pretty insane. So
But
I mean,
I do like acoustic shit a lot, so that might make me like it.
yeah, yeah. Their song "Ghost," which is just the hardest hitting song of 2019, is 24 million plays on Spotify.
Damn.
So
Hardest hitting song of 2019.
it's contender. It's a
Yeah,
contender.
but you can't just drop that low key.
It's a contender.
um,
Just casually drops that.
dude, I don't know. I haven't really like I have listened to Bad Flower, but I just didn't
I don't know
get
if I'm
like
buying their shtick.
I just didn't like feel it, you know? Like it
It's
just
a
didn't
nice.
gravitate with me or
Yeah.
resonate with me.
Okay. I understand that. I'm just gonna keep going with it. That's just like an acoustic cover, or yeah. So it's nothing big. Party Next Door and Drake released a single, "Loyal."
Oh, I did see
So
that.
that came out Friday. That's big. A lot of heat. Um, they're always gonna do what they do. Club bangers.
Is that like a R&B rap kind of shit?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
classic Drake.
Anyone else want to jump in with a banger? I keep going with it here.
Um, I got one single.
What you got?
Okay.
Um, so don't know if I'm gonna upset anybody here, but Billie Eilish has a new single.
Oh, jeez.
Um, I'm not sure. Well, I kind of know how you guys feel about her, but I think she's really talented, and I'm a pretty big fan. She released an album in like March or April, maybe, and I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it had some good songs. I was more of a fan of her earlier stuff, but
This April?
yeah, um,
Okay.
this new single is called "Everything I Wanted," and I feel like it's straying away from what she did with her album because it's I felt her album was a little bit gimmicky. It was really playing into the like edgy indie girl stereotype thing, and
Is that the album with Bad Guy?
yeah, which I'm not even a very big fan of that song at all. Like
That's why I have a problem with Billie Eilish because she like
Eilish.
yeah Billie Eilish um she talks about like being like she doesn't wear she wears baggy clothes and stuff because she's very insecure. She doesn't want to be like sexualized, and then she makes a song like Bad Guy where she's like flaunting about how she's so bad after she portrays this character being all innocent and shit, and when she's actually
I don't think I don't think those are related.
I don't know, man. It just rubs me the wrong way, bro. It's like she's literally afraid to wear tight clothes because she's not comfortable in her own body, and then she drops a song like Bad Guy.
I don't think it's because she's not comfortable. I think it's because she doesn't want to be sexualized because she's like still like 17.
Well,
Is she
then
still 17?
Pretty sure she's like
she's got to be like 18 now. Come on.
maybe she's 18 now, but she has been in the game since she's 13.
Let's look it
So
up.
it's okay to be like I don't want to be sexualized. Even as an 18-year-old, you could just
She's a
be
child
like,
star.
yeah.
That's part of the reason I don't like her. Is she's a child star.
I mean, it's okay
Yeah,
to
she's
not
18 years old right now.
it's okay to not want to be sexualized, but like the bad guy part that doesn't have anything to do with it. It's just like a song.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, this new single is like not really like her album, and that's why I like it because it is like more. It's like a low key song. It has like a steady kick going throughout it, and then it has some like side chain pads, and it has like a really subtle like reverb heavy piano, and
Mm.
it's really like I don't know. It's just kind of catchy. It'll get stuck in your head, but like not to the point where you're gonna sing it all the time. It's gonna be like annoying, but you kind of catch yourself like, oh yeah, I kind of like that song. It's kind of catchy.
Yeah.
And I'm also surprised that she released it this year because she's been putting out music pretty steadily, and she just released an album this year, so
Yeah.
it's kind of surprising to me.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't really have too much of an opinion actually on Billie Eilish. I know she's all over the radio. Bad Guy, pretty good song, you know. Um, but I might check it out.
Mm,
Um,
you got anything else, Steve?
yeah. So XXX Tentacion, new single. Bad
Yeah,
Vibes
this
Forever.
single is This single is crazy. This is like one of the first things I actually heard that I liked after his death.
Yeah. It's featuring PNB Rock and Trippie Redd. It's called Bad Vibes Forever.
I did not
Um,
hear about this.
I don't think I heard the full song, but I heard a snippet of it, and it sounded like pretty emotional. Sounded like
oh, yeah.
actually pretty good.
It's like classic new acoustic X. With just like a guitar and a drum kit. Like a very open sounding like studio.
hmm
Just fucking well done, man.
Yeah, that's when X shines. When he just spits the paint.
I want to
Except
know.
I don't know P&B Rock that much, but
I don't either.
I would like to get you guys' opinions on releasing music after an artist has died.
I don't like it.
Didn't
And
we kind of already talk about this on the Kanye episode?
Yeah, I felt like it was mentioned, but we didn't go in on it.
yeah, we didn't
Like,
really talk about it like a lot, but I mean, we just had Lil Peep just had a release too in the past like week or two.
yeah, I did hear
So
about that.
it's
Well,
kind of
yes.
relevant.
Well, you know that they're doing documentaries for both Little Peep and X.
Did not know that.
Yeah, there's a massive, massive XXX documentary coming out with like Billie Eilish is in it, like Trippy, like everyone's in it pretty much. It's gonna be huge, and I think they're dropping that. They're dropping the album, like his last album that he was like working on. They're gonna finish it and drop it with the thing, so it's gonna be huge. Drop it with the movie.
That's insane. I'm very excited for that.
I feel like
Yeah.
that is a money grab.
No, 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 no. I
No,
mean,
it's
yes, it is, but like, it gives the fans what they want. Like, someone's gonna profit from it, and it's not gonna be X. It might be his family. It
his
might not. I
estate,
don't
like
know.
his family is gonna get some of it for sure. Like, hopefully.
But like at the end of the day, that's what people who love X want to see. Like they want like
Yeah, I'd like.
content to consume about him.
I'm proud of this because I want him to be like memorialized because it is a huge, massive deal. Like this is as big as fucking Tupac. This is as big as Biggie. People are gonna look back on this like that. He was putting up Drake numbers as just a 17-year-old. He was as young as Billie Eilish when he died, or I think he was 18 when he died. So same age as Billie Eilish when
He
he
was
died, putting up
18.
Drake. Yeah, dude, he was young as fuck. He was like 17 when he popped off.
I thought he was like 21 or something.
No, let me look up. I think he was 18 when he died. Let me see, or 20. He was really young though. But anyway, I'm gonna watch it. We'll see. I wanna. It's gonna be interesting to see how they handle the drama and shit.
I just
Yeah, I'm
feel
excited.
like it's really, it's kind of weird to release stuff after someone's died. Like, it makes sense why they would do it because obviously they want to make money. They want to, he was an artist who was signed on a label. Like, you know, they still gotta make their money, but it just feels weird because it's like nobody really knows unless he like actually stated in his will or like told close friends like I want my music to be put out after I die. We don't really know what he would have wanted because he's dead.
Yeah,
And
I'm
like,
sure that conversation happened at some
Yeah,
point.
that's the part I don't like about it. Like I'm fine with them releasing like what he had unfinished, but don't like finish it and change the vision
yeah,
and like
that's what I'm worried about because you could just be like, all right, here's what he was working on. We have like half an album here, and just
yeah,
release
I would
that.
be that would be fine.
I would be okay with that too, but then I'm worried about them being like, oh, how can we make this commercially successful? How can we finish these
Yeah.
songs? And then
Yeah,
it's
I don't
just
really
kind of
like that.
exploitive at that point because you're just trying to make money.
That's what the X Little Peep song felt like, dude. It felt like
Yeah,
it was just like
Yeah,
cash out.
that felt like a cash out for sure.
and it just feels weird, especially with like Lil Peep stuff that came out recently. Like, how much of that was really him?
Yeah. Like would he have released it? Would he have changed it? Like
Yeah, like we can't really know. I mean, probably no one really knows except for Lil Peep, but it's just like it's weird. I don't know. It's a gray area.
you just gotta take it with a grain of salt because I mean, like if they're like he was working on something, and they kind of incorporate it, and it's kind of, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels weird to me.
Yeah. Well, I'm a fan of it. You know
Well,
me.
but what was the original topic we were talking about?
This time with new X single.
Oh yeah, the
X
new
and P
accent.
and B Rock.
Yeah, PNB
Yeah.
Rock. I don't know who that is, but it sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's a really good single. Would recommend it for any fan of X.
All right. Any other releases from the boys?
Ryan, do you have anything?
I got one more thing,
'Cause-
but it's I just wanted to follow up on something we've talked about in a recent, or not recent really, but in a podcast,
yeah,
and see how it stood up, how it grew on me. I don't know if you want like have any other new release you want to talk about before that, or if you want me to talk about
I got
this.
a new release that I'm surprised you didn't drop.
All right, hit me with it.
So, um, Foxing released a Mike Shinoda mix of their song Grand Paradise.
I actually did see that, but I forgot about it.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Um, Mike Shinoda, I don't really know who this guy is.
Is he's from Linkin Park? I'm pretty sure.
Um,
Isn't it that guy?
yeah, he is. He is the co-lead vocalist of Linkin Park. Um, so
And he's is he also Fort Minor?
yes, that's his solo project.
Yeah, so he's the guy who does like the rapping in Linkin Park.
Yeah, so very cool.
And he did a remix to Grand Paradise by Foxing,
Yes.
which
So
is from Near My God, which is one of my favorite albums of 2018.
which I didn't like a ton,
You didn't
but
like it?
this Mike Shinoda remix is nice. Um, I, we've talked about it. I mean, I didn't hate it. It's just not super mind blowing.
I thought it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. Difference, difference of opinion there.
Is
But I
the
just know you're a
remix?
huge Foxing fan, so I'm surprised you didn't have this.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about it because I don't really get into remixes that much unless they're like really 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 fucking good. Um, I just felt like not really that interested, honestly. I don't know, cause I like foxing, but I was not picturing like a Grand Paradise remix. Like I'm not even sure what it
Yeah,
sounds like, but I don't think it needed to be remixed.
it's not bad, dude. I'd check it out. Like, it's actually kind of cool.
But I think they aren't they doing more, like Foxing is doing more remixes and stuff of their music.
I think so, which I also think is a good move. It's like the AWOL Nation move, where like every album they just drop like 6 remixes with the deluxe version, and it's like if one of those just pops off, it's like why wouldn't you have done it?
I feel it's kind of like a gimmick though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean it's cool I guess if you want like more music from them, but I'm probably not gonna get into it much. So, do you have any more new releases, or do you want me to talk about what I was gonna talk
Um,
about?
No, yeah, I think that's about it for me. So, go
just
ahead.
yeah, go for it.
Okay,
No, Scam,
so
Cam, did you have something you want to say there, man?
No man, just go into it.
um, so this was it might have been on the first podcast or even like the second. I'm not sure really, but we talked about microwave. Death is a warm blanket.
Yes.
I think it was our first podcast, and I just want to say this album has grown on me so much. I like would feel bad not putting it in my top five, and
Okay.
that's weird because like I say a lot of stuff is gonna make my top five, so I don't know what actually will, but this for sure is gonna be in my top five. Like,
Okay. I have listened to it a lot more since then. I really like it. I don't know if it's top 5 for me. I could see it being top 10. Um, I agree with you though. That album just really, um, honestly, might be my favorite microwave album. No lie.
I kind of agree with that because like when they had I mean, we didn't really listen to their early stuff that much. But
Well, like Stovall, anything past Stovall,
yeah, like I know Stovall and Up, but before that, I am not really familiar with their work.
yeah,
Um,
same.
I think they had one or two albums before, like maybe like an EP and then an album before that. Um, but like Stovall, I was like, all right, I like half this album and half of it I don't really care for.
Yeah.
And then Much Love, I liked pretty much all of it, but it's hard to go back to most of it and still like jam out to it for me. I don't know because it just like I don't want to say it didn't age well, but it didn't age as well as some other stuff from that time frame. And this new album though, like I listen to it almost every day, at least some
Mm.
of it. Like it's I know it just came out in September and it's like new and fresh in my mind, but like I'm trying not to use that as like bias and I really fucking love this album. I think it's so good. It's like the intro where it has that little like I don't know how to describe it. It sounds like I'll scorch out honestly.
Oh yeah,
But
Weather Daddy.
yeah, it has like this weird mood that's like, all right, this is gonna be a different microwave album. It's
Yeah,
like it's not gonna be a Much Love. It's not gonna be a Stovall. It's not gonna be any other ones. It's just this is Death is a Warm Blanket,
yeah.
and it's kind of like dark and dreary, but I fucking love it. It's just awesome.
I agree with you. I agree with you. That album was very good. It's grown on me a lot since we originally talked about it.
Yeah. I mean, also my favorite song on there is probably Carrie. It's the one with like the deep bass and then like a bunch of like it sounds like a drum machine at the beginning, but then it kicks in
Yeah,
with the like real drums and they get going and it has like a really pretty falsetto in it and it's awesome. Like this it's like a sneak peek on my best of 2019 honestly. It's this is just a
all
fucking
right,
great
dude.
album.
Don't blow your whole load.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you guys probably very much more, but like this is definitely a sneak peek.
Does anybody know what DIAWB stands for?
Death is a warm blanket.
No. All right, cut the episode. Ready to go. No. Yeah, that's embarrassing. So let's move on to the next topic. Happy Folk by the Lumineers.
Lumineers got a new single or album?
No,
Yo, fuck with the Lumineers.
no, false alarm. Sorry. Um,
I was gonna say I probably would have heard of that.
I didn't think we were ever going to talk about the Lumineers in this podcast, but today is a beautiful day.
So, Steve, you got anything else you want to talk about, or Cameron?
Yeah, a couple things in the jungle I've heard in the Rumble. Couple new Playboy Cardi leaks came out recently. Produced by Pierre, so they're back together as always. You know, the name of more iconic duo, Pierre Bourne and Playboy Cardi. Anyway,
Childish Gambino and Ludwig.
true.
Damn, you hit that.
Yeah, you cut deep on that one, buddy. You get your points. You get your points. Sit down.
Had a good time.
So anyway, people know Playboy Cardi famously recently for his baby voice. Baby voice Cardi is a big meme now. People love him. White girls love it. He was in that Tyler the Creator song off the new album, Earthquake. Baby voice really
Igor?
shined there. Yeah, Igor. Earthquake. He was on that. All the white girls went crazy. So he's changing up the game now. Instead of baby voice, he's doing British Cardi voice. And I think this is the next big trend. I think in the next couple months we're gonna hear a big heater come out with fucking British voice Cardi. Yeah, keep an eye out. It's really good, really funny.
Wait, so he just like fakes a British accent?
Yes, he completely does what he did with baby voice Cardi, and it's British. He talks about like diamonds are wet like an oat. He's taking your hoe. Like-
What?
Yeah, it's nutty. It's nutty.
I can't like. I'm sorry. I'm just like. He's faking a British accent. I've never heard of someone doing
That's
that.
what he does with Playboy baby voice. Like he does. No one actually talks like he want to be Cardi. Give me the baby.
Yeah, I know, but like it's like a emotive like emphasis, but like that's just straight up an accent. Like you're not from there, bro.
Yeah, it's trippy. It's trippy. Yeah. Also, Isaiah Rashad.
Has they ever shot?
I've been keeping a very keen eye on Isaiah Rashad for the past 3-4 years. He's honestly one of my favorite rappers of all time. I've kept both you guys updated on leaks.
Oh yeah.
I think this next album, I'm calling it here. I want to put this on wax. I think it's going to be one of the greatest top dog entertainment albums ever made.
Okay.
I think Isaiah Rashad is going to be one of the best top dog entertainment albums ever produced.
I'm on board with that.
Some of the leaks I've heard are absolutely phenomenal, and recently, in the past 2 weeks, he actually debated a new song off the new album, which has been confirmed. The House is Burning is the title.
Okay.
Damn.
And it sounds really good. The album, it sounds like the production's on tip. There's a cowbell, so it sounds like they're really sticking with a southern production with cowbells, and I love it. Um,
Is it like an
yeah,
official song or is it just a leak?
it's in like officially him on stage at like revealing a song from The House is Burning, I think.
Damn, that's so
But
hype.
I mean, TDE though, like they've been known to change songs, like that one Ab Soul song that was very good, but then like they,
Yeah.
Closure.
yep, and that was so sad.
Don't remind me.
So I'm really excited about this Aerostar. That's probably my most anticipated.
What
So
if
if you
he
want to,
dropped this year?
maybe Christmas. I think everything. If you're not dropping in November, I think everyone's saving their things for like day before Christmas, day of
Yeah,
Christmas.
I could
Yeah.
see Isaiah Rashad doing a Christmas drop this year.
Yeah.
Like it's been long enough. He just wants to give the boys the goods.
He just like drops his album and fucks up all our lists.
Yep. Well, I don't want you guys to get too hyped about it now because, like,
I'm already elevated.
I know. I
Through
feel
the
like you
roof.
guys are gonna be let down. I feel like you guys are gonna be let down because you guys didn't really fuck with the last Say Wow project.
I mean, is there any Baby Voice Cardi features on this?
I wish, dude. Oh, but they were trying to get X on the album. I wonder if they ever did get that X feature. If Top Dog ever got that.
On the Isaiah Rashad album.
Yeah, Isaiah Rashad, there was a leak of him in a car saying, "We're gonna get X to do the A." Like a while. This is like a year ago, but I don't know if they ever did get X. If they did, that would be awesome. I would just love it. Isaiah Rashad and X together, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we'll ever hear it.
Yeah.
I'm just super pumped for an Isaiah Rashad project now.
Yeah,
But honestly, if Isaiah Rashad put an X feature on his project, it would almost look just like a Wheezy Carter 5 move.
Yeah, I don't think it would be on the
True.
project. I don't think his Airshot ever really does like features, really, unless it's with like one of his boys from Chattanooga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he does it. He'll get like the most crusty rappers, but it works.
Or he'll do like another Top Dog rapper.
Yeah. But everyone, yeah, I saw the group chat. Everyone is really hyped about the new Zaywap. Even though everyone has slept on the last one, everyone slept on the last one.
Dude, everyone was on that one.
I wasn't really on that one, but I do like a few songs from it.
Scott's not on it. Ryan's not on it. Ruby and Dylan's not on it. Like I'm the only one that ever really fucked with it.
I think Dylan liked it.
He liked a couple of them. He liked the the food stamp one.
Free lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. Anything else? Any releases, leaks? Those are my two. I had the Playboy and the Isaiah
Baby
Rashad.
Voice and Can we just call him Baby Voice from now on?
No, it wasn't Baby Voice. This is Euroflow. He's coming in with Euroflow.
Euroflow.
I would just like Playboy Cardi's name to be changed to Baby Voice.
But no,
Or
that's
Baby
literally
Voice
what,
Cardi.
yeah, that's what people call like this phase is like Baby Voice Cardi. If you watch YouTube videos, it's like Baby Voice Cardi.
It's hilarious.
There's multiple versions of Cardi of all forms.
He's not even reached his final form.
All right.
Alright, well that's all I got. I don't know.
Alright, well,
If you
we're at
guys
about
got
40 minutes now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the podcast. Thank you everybody for tuning in. And
Yeah, can I get a plug real quick?
Yeah, get
Mind
your plug.
Slicer single came out Friday. Just look up Mind Slicer on SoundCloud. You'll see it.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
shit bangs.
Yeah, just plug that in there. Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright.
Thanks for listening, Internet. It was fun.
Alright, see you guys later.